Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's get some tunage going. We got to get some music. We can't be doing stuff like this without music. That's not how it goes. We gotta have music when we do this type of stuff. It's just not it's not the jam. Okay, what do we got? 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 I got to write down something that I was supposed to do. There we go. And now I'm going to go. Who was it? Talking about Ween. So I've been out here trying to listen to some Ween. Whoa, what's up, everybody? Yoshi, how you doing? Yes, I saw you do. I wasn't able to stop in just for but a moment. I wasn't able to comment. But I will say I saw it. And I had to get it. I was doing some editing, so I wasn't able to stick around. But I promise I'll do my best next time. But yeah, it's really cool seeing you do that. It's very nice to see that you're out there doodling and live streaming, which is even cooler. I didn't even know. I mean, I didn't know. I forgot what the threshold was for live streams. So I'm glad you achieved that level. Yes, that is it. That's what we're going to try to take down the LA River. Marshall. That's what we're going to try to take down the LA River. I got it. Two things we want to do. I want to scout it first. I don't want to just go kamikaze style down the river without scouting it first. I don't have a wish for unalivement. I truly want to live. And one of the ways that I want to live is on the edge of my seat. Threshold is? What does that mean? 50 subscribers. That's right, Marshall John. Yeah, YouTube had a limit on how many. Where's my workspace here? I want to see how far I can be. Okay. There we go. YouTube has a bottom level, a basement level limit on how many subscribers you need in order to go live on your channel. So you've obviously met the limit. I need to get a Phillips head screwdriver. Let me get that for a moment. Let me get that for a moment. Ooh, warm. Very warm. Let's see. I need to find a screwdriver. Screwdriver. Phillips head. That's the one. That's the guy. Got that Phillips head. You got to have a Phillips head screwdriver constantly, all the time, everywhere around you. What's up, Stream Sniper? How you doing? Dude, Stream, you know what's so funny that you started doing that wall? Look what I got right here. I had thought about it doing for a long time, and I just never did it because I didn't want to have to deal with it. I rent. My landlord's non-existent. I mean, they exist, but they're absentee. So it wouldn't be a problem. I'd have to just paint over it. But I thought it's hilarious that you started doing that painting stream. And I had thought about doing, graffiti art in the back here this entire time. So that's like minds, my man, like minds. We're going to try to do some cardboard crafting today. Cardboard crafting. We're going to do do you guys remember when we were doing, sorry, I have to get rid of this. I can't listen to Ween right now. I wanted to listen to Ween while I did this, but it was very distracting. So I'm going to go back to my old stomping grounds here and play some Super Takanaka. This is what I told you a long time ago. I was talking about this snipe. This is what I was telling you to listen to. So let me pull this up. I got to pull this up on my other phone because I have it pointed the wrong way. Actually, I'm just going to flip it out. I'm gonna flip it out, guys. I'm gonna flip it out. Here we go. Le Felipe. Le Felipe. Nice, there we go. Fresh is asking for a friend. In Spain they call it the Felipe screwdriver. The freshness. It's good to see fresh in here. 260 or more. Yeah, Yoshi. I didn't know what the threshold was. That's what I was saying. Obviously, you have more than the threshold demands, which is great, right? Anybody who's live streaming has more than the threshold demands. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna do some cardboard crafting. Just like the Captain America stream, although I'm just in my backyard, so it might be a little more precise. I actually don't have any of the. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hot glue, maybe. I'm going to try and craft a I'm gonna try to craft a knight in shining armor. I'm gonna try to do a knight in shining armor. Fresh got unmodded. Fresh, why'd you get unmodded? Everyone got unmodded though. I think Yoshi. I think once you get approved for, I used to stream the only plants I have right now that are active. Well, I'll show you what we have. This is all crap. This is come on, there we go. This is actually an avocado right here that I planted a long time ago on not even on accident. But the only plants that I have intentionally planted right now, I do too, Fresh. We can chat about it offline if you'd like. But you're all welcome to mod here. Marshall's a mod. Stream Sniper's a mod. But yeah, Yoshi, to answer your question, I think that once you've reached the threshold, you're good to go. I think you're good to go. Like, I don't think they ever take it away. Just like monetization. I think once you are monetized, I don't think they technically take it away unless you like do something bad. Like if you do something to become unmonetized, then I think they demonetize you. Like let's say you Marshall's a big time mod. Huge mod. Let's say you start stealing material or something like that, and you start posting illegal stuff or something like that. I don't know. Sorry, I got some. Marshall was never a mod. Oh, okay. Well, then hooty hoo for you. You didn't suffer the great. I actually got purged in one of the earlier ones. I was in there once, and I was like the only person in there, and there was some shenanigans happening in the chat, and he was begging for mods. Fresh got bits? That's impossible. You don't get bits in person, Fresh. Okay, here's what we got to do first. We got to oh, crud. We got to replace this razor blade. Well, we don't have to replace it. We just have to slide it out and change the direction of it. Yes, you can unmod. You can get remodded. I got purged on Blake's stream. Well, he did like a small purge prior. I don't particularly care. I became a mod when he was doing his sleeping in on stage for 5 days streams, because I was in there, yakety yakketing, and he, modded me just for whatever. Mod is cool. Guys, I get it. Mod is cool. It's totally unnecessary. Yo, Stream Sniper, let's get a hootie hoo for Stream Sniper. $2 on the frickin' Cash App. Thank you, Stream Sniper. I appreciate that. Now I have Stream Sniper. Here's the good thing: you can get Stream Sniper's Cash App by having him Cash App you, and now you have it permanently. So then when stream goes live, you can participate in that stream as well. So if you haven't subbed to Hollywood Stream Sniper, go ahead and give that a shot. He goes live fairly frequently here. Hootie hoo! Big one. Thank you very much. Yoshi's gonna go now. Thanks for stopping by, Yosh. Yoshi's doing live streams now. They're doing doodling live streams. They're going doodle. We got a fresh razor blade in here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here we go. We're gonna put some of this. We gotta prepare this cardboard here. We're gonna do a knight in shining armor because in the event we go to the Renaissance Fair, if we go, I don't know if I'm gonna go. But it doesn't matter at this point. It's not contingent on going to the Renaissance Fair at this point. At this point, it's just a concept. We're gonna do a knight in shining armor, cardboard armor build. That's what we're gonna do. We've never done this before. We don't know anything about building knight in shining armor out of cardboard. We're just gonna wing it. So everything you see on this stream moving forward is either a huge mistake or like a glorious win. It's hot as sin out here, guys. It is hot as sin out here. It was 92 degrees, I think. So I did not want to go to the spot in which guys, I'm going to rotate this. Chili peppers. At the grip. Hey, what's up, Samantha? How are you doing? Oh, great. Damn it, I did it. I did it on accident. I accidentally said Samantha's name. I should have held out. It is super hot. Let me see. How do I zoom out, please? Zoom out, please. Zoom out, please. Okay, I guess we're all zoomed out. I'm trying my best to get an image here that is functional, but it's really too far away. There we go. My workspace is so small. It's hot in California, 90 degrees. So, Hollywood, the only thing that I grow now intentionally, and I'll show you here in a moment, is I grow these Peruvian peppers. They're called ají amarillo. And they are kind of like, they're not as spicy as jalapenos for sure. They kind of have like this, they're kind of little like, they're not sweet by any means, but they kind of have like a fruity flavor to them. Not fruity, but like some people describe them as like almost like a fruit, fruity. They have like a essence of juicy fruit bubblegum, they say. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But they say that's what some people call it. And so I got these pepper seeds from a specialized seed guy. You know, you got to have a seed guy in order to get these things. And I grew a plant. It grew. I grew a bunch more plants. I had about 5 of them. They're about 3 years old now. So I'll pass some seeds to you if you're interested. See if you can get them to do their business, you know. But that's all I got going on right now. The thing about what I've got is I used to have a bunch of stuff. I used to try to do eggplants and tomatoes and cucumbers, and I had like romaine lettuce, onions. I had a bunch of stuff. I grew pumpkins and melons and all sorts of stuff. But this year I didn't start anything because I've just been out of town a lot. So I've been trying to I want to get back into it, but it's way too late. It's way too late. way too late now. Because it's getting really hot. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I know. I was changing my settings so I can I need to set my phone to low power mode. Low power mode. Where is it? Energy saver. Low power mode. There we go. I had to put on low power mode when I'm streaming, or else I go through battery like crazy. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I mean, I used to give away plants, and people would not take care of them. So, you know, it's like starts are really important. They're huge to have. If people get starts, I don't think they understand how valuable starts are. What's up, 86? How you doing? I'm gonna measure my chest here first of all. I got a chest. It's got to be about 17 inches wide. Let's call it 15 inches. 15 inches. Okay. So we're gonna do 15 inches wide for the chest and the back. Let's see here. How tall is my torso? About 28. 20. What did I say? 28 and 15. 28 by 15. Okay. There we go. How about we just do it like that? We'll do 30. Nice. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to call it right there at 30. And then we're going to run our little T-square over here. Marshall's in it. 86 JB's in it. So yeah, I used to give people starts. I would start like, 30 plants, but I can only grow 1 or 2 or 5, or whatever. But then I would check in with people because I care about these things, It's like I put a lot of energy in it. Time and energy and effort. And I go like, dude, how's your plants? I don't care if you kill them. Like, I don't care if you kill them on accident because you just, I don't want you to neglect them necessarily. But, I think it's like, oh, yeah, man, I just kind of forgot about them, What's up, Mills? Good to see you. So I stopped giving people starts, seedlings, plantlings, young plants. And I just started giving them, giving out seeds. Because then, you can do with them as you please. You don't have to grow them at all. You can keep them in your seed locker if you'd like. I don't care. That I don't care about. That I'd actually encourage. Keep some seeds in your seed locker so that you have them for future. In case of the apocalypse, I'd love to have these peppers. You know what I'm saying? These peppers are dope. So what they are is, it's called ají amarillo. They make this Peruvian pepper sauce, and they make them out of those peppers. And that's what I love about them. I got this yellow sauce in Peru, and I was like, dude, this sauce is dope. I got to remember what this is. And then one day I did remember what it was. And I decided that that's what I wanted to do with my time outside. I wanted to grow these damn peppers so I too could enjoy that delicious sauce that I never really figured out exactly how to make. I've been just blending them up. I boil up the peppers, and then I kind of just mix them with some salt and blend them up, turn it into a nice little sauce. And it's pretty freaking great. It is for me, at least. Some people don't like it. And then I just found a place down in, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many down in the wells are there? How many down in the wells are here? There's a possibility There's a 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What the heck? Why am I buffering? Stop buffering, dude. Okay, so here's my chest piece. I got to remember what I measured out here. 30 inches. 2/15. That's what I wanted. So that's about 30.5. So I got to actually get... damn, where'd my pen go? Sorry, I grabbed the mic. Grabbing the mic makes an awful noise. 15.25. That's what I got to do. Okay, I'm going to slide this up and measure the same distance up here. 15.25. Whoops. 15.25. This does not have to be precise, by the way. It's cardboard, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm trying my best to at least like give the impression that I'm building this with some sort of authority, but I'll be honest, it's fake it till I make it, and I'm literally making it right now. So faking it till I'm making it right here on the stream. Chinese food, and now I'm feeling gross. Dude, what is with that? Because I know exactly the feeling you're talking about, and I think we all kind of have experienced that as well. Why does that food make you feel so bad after eating it? Because I absolutely demolish Chinese food. And it never makes me feel good after eating it. No matter what. I never feel good after eating it. Quick measure before I cut. That's not right. That's closer to right. That's right. Okay. So this somehow is wrong. I don't know about it. And again, it's a cardboard friggin' knight costume that I don't really know what I'm doing. And so it truly doesn't matter if it's good or it's not good. Chest piece. Chest by thigh. There should be no issue. Should be no issue, but yet here it is. I'm struggling on Wi-Fi. I'm in the backyard on Wi-Fi, and yet here I am struggling. It's just the hazards of the day job that we got here in this society. Okay, these are my back pieces. I'm going to move them out of the way. Don't want to get them all mucked up. Here we go. I'm going to cut me a strip off of this. I think this is going to be helpful and handy for us. And we're back. BRB, and we're back. Okay. This, I think, is going to be able to make a good beginning of a helmet, right? Because we can probably do like kind of a collar. Kind of a collar? Yeah. Kind of a, okay, so what does a helmet have to have? What does a helmet look like? Where's my pen? Oh, it's behind my ear. Okay, so what does a helmet look like? I need more cardboard. What does a helmet even look like? The helmet, what we got so far is we got the back piece and the front piece, which will probably be shaved down to something like that. Maybe just round it off like that. And then the helmet is like, can we do it by squares? Yeah, we can do it by square. We can do it squares. I think doing it with a square look is probably the easiest. Like that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, measure my head. We gotta measure my head. Is that gonna be enough? Eight inches. So today we're trying to make a we're working on our cosplay for a potential run to the Renaissance Fair. Potential. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but tomorrow might be a nice day. Renaissance Fair is still going on here in Los Angeles. Might find myself going tomorrow or next week, maybe. I mean, I might not go, but the truth is, I wanted to do something today. I was editing a bunch of clips, and so 18, 2 18s. Okay, I can do basically 4 panels like this. And so I'm hoping to, because, you know, if you go, you got to dress up, of course. You can't not participate in the calamity that is the, you know, the whole shebang. 11 inches tall. Maybe we'll go 12. So, that being said, I am trying to make a little fun outfit in case I do end up going. Now, the people that I've talked to that had expressed interest are already calling out. Bloodleaf, hello. We're making a medieval knight's outfit out of cardboard for a potential visit to the Renaissance Fair here in Los Angeles. Potential. As I was saying, it's a potential because the folks that I've been talking to about going are all saying that they are not going to go. So it is possible that if I go, I'll go alone. And if I go alone, that's okay. We can persevere. We are not afraid to travel alone. We've done it before, and we may do it again. We may consistently have to do it. Because to get... And by the way, this is day... What is this? Day 10? Is this May 10th right now? This is day 10 of 10. Stream 10 of 10 for every day in May streams. We're streaming every day in May. Oh, taco season! I was going to Renaissance, but we decided next year. Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I think, are calling it quits on Renaissance Fair. So I'm not immune to that symptom either. Taco season is funny because I was just editing a bunch of clips. So I'm putting out a bunch of clips. I'm editing a bunch of clips. I had to edit a bunch of clips today, and I am exporting them right now. And you came up in the Smashing Stream clips that I was editing. Your name specifically came up, and I was like, taco seasoning, my man. Haven't seen him in a bit, and yet here he is. Here is the tacoist of all seasonings right here in the chat. How about that? Who would have known that right now and right at this moment, taco seasoning would pop in and say, what's up? We have a taco seasoning in the chat. Because I haven't edited a lot of those clips from the live streams, but I've been meaning to do so. So what I just did was edited a bunch of clips or took the edits that I was making, and I'm exporting them right now. So we'll have plenty of clips to roll with once once I need to start posting more. And I'm planning on being out of town for a couple weeks at the very least in July. So you won't be getting much content out of me during that period of time because I'm doing some work off the grid. So that's not a particularly good time to be making videos. I'll try. I will still try to make videos, but it's not a guarantee. The focus will not be on making videos. The focus will be on doing all the work out in the Shire. But that doesn't mean I'm going to forget about my friends here from the live streams. That's what it's going to look like. We got fronts, we got backs. We got someone playing some heavy jazz in the background. I think we're just gonna do 9 all around. It's gonna be a 9-day. How tall are these? These are 12 inches tall. So let's do another one. Hello, Curtis. Thank you for saying hello. I've seen it. I see you saying hello, and I hope you see me seeing you saying hello. Let's use these as templates. Templates. 10 plates. I got 11. Go. Let's see. Go ahead and get some pen going here. Where'd my pen go? Gosh dang it. I keep putting it somewhere. And I didn't read it. I didn't read it. Is that what you wanted to hear? I didn't read it. But I said, hello. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Okay, what the heck am I doing here? It's weird because it's not even. So it's not even Steven. It's got to be even. Else it's going to look goofy. Can't have it looking goofy. Yeah, I think. I mean, it's going to look goofy either way. Don't get me wrong. It's going to look goofy. That's kind of the motif this channel's looking for. But yeah, I edited a bunch of clips. Nice. Hey, what's up, Abdul? We're crafting a we're doing some arts and crafts. We're putting together an outfit, a medieval knights style outfit out of cardboard. We're building this for the purpose of impressing our friends when we go to the possibility of going to a Renaissance fair. Now, here's the thing. If I don't go to a Renaissance fair, don't you fret none, because we might just go ahead and utilize this outfit in, like a Hollywood Boulevard stream or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like we can repurpose this outfit even if we don't. Hell yeah, crafting in the backyard. Okay, there we go. My screen isn't hot refreshed, so I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, what's this Buick going on? Hello, Arthur. Good to see you. Arthur, you never answered my question. Whose art are you selling at the farmer's market? Arthur's like a Renaissance man. He's out here making YouTube videos. He's out here doing Minecraft or whatever, and he's just, you know, he's just doing all around good stuff. Slinging art at a craft festival. It's good to hear. I just wanted to know. Just want to know if we're supposed to be buying your art online, or if it's, you know, your uncle's art, or, you know, just some rando's art. We got a vet on our hands. Yeah, I love cracking that stuff open. Go ahead and leave us some updates if you have any for us, Curtis. I know you're kindly in the chat leaving us some updates, so. But yeah, I mean, if we get a chance, if we don't get a chance to go to the Renaissance Fair wearing our Knight's outfit, perhaps we can make a visit to Hollywood Boulevard or somewhere like that and rock the Knight's outfit in that type of location as well. You know, there's no sense of building a Knight's outfit if you're not going to rock it out on the streets. Okay. It's not exactly right, but it is not exactly wrong. Cool. Okay. Now, so now we need a 9 by 9. 9 by 9. Not quite 9. I don't know how that happened. How did that happen? 9? That's not even 9. It's not even 9. Okay, we're going to have to use some lip filler on that. Some cardboard Bondo. So we need a 9 by 9 square. What we got here? That'll be enough. That will be enough. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Let's see if we can get a straight edge going. Yes, Arthur. It is for you, Lord Arthur Bond. We're crafting for Lord Arthur of the Pendragons. Uther and Arthur Pendragon. See, it's a little bit. I need to clean these edges up. Arthur, King of the Brits, Lord of the UKs, Lord of the Vaders, Lord of Invaders. Okay, let's see. Let's assume this is straight. Assume that's straight. Okay, it's not bad. There we go. Where's my pen? There we go. I shall knight you as member of the roundeth of all tableth. Hail to the mighty sniper. Hail to the snipe. Hail, sniper. Snipeth of the stream, Lord of the bike, creator of the wall. If you guys haven't made a visit to Stream Sniper's stream where they'll throw up your name on the wall for a little show of support, go ahead and check one of those out. Or all of them, obviously. He just does a nice job of engaging with you in the chat. So if you ever feel lonely and left out and you need a little bud, go ahead and give Sniper's stream a little look-see. I guarantee you'll feel less alone in the world. There's something powerful about that stream. Okay, so that's straight. So now we're going to let's move these out of the way. 10 likes on the stream. Hooty-hoo, everybody. Thank you very much. Oh, no. Guys, let me tell you this right now. Stream Sniper has the most disgusting curdled milk happening in his backyard. And I think that if you're interested on the next opportunity to see this young man stream, you can have the very, very unique experience, singular unique experience of contributing to the demise of Stream Sniper's cleanliness. And perhaps you can send him into a spiral of wretched, I don't know how to describe it. He's got this curdling jug of milk in the backyard, and it was over 90 degrees here today in Los Angeles, and it's still so sweltering and grossly hot, which is one of the reasons why I didn't go out and do something today. There was a plan, a thought that I could go to the Renaissance Fair today, but I was not. Yo, what's up, Jay? Heavy duty spray, and let me tell you, it bonds. What did you do? What were you repairing? Dude, we're gonna see some explosion. We got to get a live cam on that jug. Gorilla Glue. Wait. No, but I could. I think I could. I don't know what a Leprechaun Chat actually is, but I could try. So Gorilla Glue makes a spray glue? Because that is some interesting and good info. Felt, I've usually just stuck with hot glue for felt, but I don't know if it's even that good. I don't know how long it even lasts. I mean, I don't think it's ever stood the test of time as far as I know, so I wouldn't even know where to start when it comes to that. But Gorilla Glue comes in a spray can. That I did not know, though. That's helpful information. Damn it, how do I get this thing to stay where I want it? I need it to be clamped down. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Is this 9x9? Spray glue, chicken jockey. It's that felt wheel liner. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. I don't even know anything about that. Thanks for pumping it, stream. Yeah, go ahead and double tap that screen if you're on a cell phone or a tablet. About to glue them lips shut. What's up, Mr. Fleeing? How you doing? Okay, wait a minute. What the heck happened here? I thought I had 9 inches. I thought I had 9 inches already planned out, but I guess I did not. So right now we're working on the helmet. I have an idea to build the helmet from Monty Python Holy Grail, where the Black Knight is like, none shall pass. None shall pass. You know this guy. And then, they go like it's a flesh wound. You know the guy. So that's what I'm thinking about doing here. I'm thinking about building that sort of like coffee can Folgers style helmet here. God dang it. Which I probably should just use like an oatmeal container, but I don't think I have one. And I also don't know if my head fits in an oatmeal container, so $90 for a piece of felt. Yeah, it's crazy. But it will probably help and save the tire, that's for sure. That's what we're all about. But it's kind of fun to mess around with that type of stuff. Get that energy going where you're fixing stuff. Everyone loves to fix stuff. I like to fix stuff. There we go. Yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna get the hot glue and an extension cord. That's what I need next. Hot glue and an extension cord. Perfect. I'm gonna go grab it. Hot glue and an extension cord. I think that's what it's gonna be. Shipping out. I shipped my pants. You know that one. Yeah, I know that one, Arthur. I shipped my pants. But that isn't the sketch comedy video that I'm talking about, but... Let's see here. Where's that hot glue? Hot glue. Hot glue, hot glue. Hot glue. Check it and see. Let's see, is that it? Nope. Let's see here. Hot glue. Hot glue. Radiator and condenser, hood, bumper, grill, recharge the AC, refill the radiator, etc. That's a lot. What kind of car is it? Both there in Lincoln. Or where else is it? Lincoln. What do we got? What other places are there in Nebraska? We got Lincoln. We got Omaha. Okay, where is that? Frickin' hot glue gun. I'm looking for my hot glue gun, guys. Thank you for your patience. Oh, nice. I love that. Damn it, I just uncovered that thing, and now I'm not exactly sure where it went. Ah, yes. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. And now we commence. Okay, get this. Oh, nice. A 10mm socket. A 9mm socket. Found it on the ground. You know, life is good when you find a 9mm socket on the ground. Nothing wrong with that. Here we go. Guys, I have a question. So I have a little experiment video I want to make. A little long form experiment videos, sort of, that's in line with what we're trying to do here. A few weeks ago, we were downtown Los Angeles there. We were ghost hunting out by the, where were we? We were ghost hunting out by the, we were ghost hunting out by the Olvera Street, the oldest street in Los Angeles. And who was it? I think it was Flopagoon was dropping donos like crazy. And one of the incentives that I gave him was, hey, I'm going to try and get some new character Instax film for my, you know, that Polaroid film camera that we had. And what I discovered was that it ain't easy to find that, it ain't easy to get all that, like a Pokemon or a Where's Waldo, like Polaroid film. Just wasn't easy. Look, I'm gonna let the chicken out too. So I did some research and I had to look around and did all this stuff. And one place I found is in Singapore. It's in Singapore. And so if I wanted, let's say, like new, like cool and interesting, come on up, Polaroid film, I'd have to get it from Singapore, which, by the way, guys, it's not really all that affordable to ship something to or from Singapore. So it's not going to be feasible for me to probably get the film from Singapore. So what I bought was some expired film, and because it's expired, I don't know if it's even going to work. And so we're going to do a little video, sort of seeing, if comparing the expired film to the non-expired film that I have. So one of the parts of that film project is going to be trying to set up, five setups, still lifes or something, that are in comparable environments so that we can compare the two images that we're going to develop. One is the old film, the expired film. One will be the non-expired film. So I'm trying to think of things to take pictures of that will be, I can set up, I can take, 5 photos or something with the film I have in the camera right now, which is the film that we've seen. It works. We know that the picture develops. And then I got to take, and then once that's out, once that film concludes, I got to take the photos out. I got to take the old film out, and I got to put the new films in. And what I'm trying to do is compare. So then we can make a long form video that's basically like, is expired Instax, Polaroid film worth buying? That's the question that we're trying to answer. So I'm trying to think of things to take photos of. So if you all have any, suggestions of things that will be a comparable image, let's say, you can't just say, hey, take a picture of the dog, because I do want to take a picture of the dog. Oh, of course. But, I want to be able to compare it to something. So it's not just, I don't want to feel biased. I want to do real investigative journalism here. Real investigative journalism. Come on. We're talking about looking at friggin' Polaroid cameras. That is really cool, Jay. I'm really happy that you got a smoking deal on that Toyota Sienna all-wheel drive. That's a hot ass van. I used to drive a van when I was in teenager and high school. Past high school, in fact. A GMC conversion van. Loved that van. Loved that van. I'm a van guy. I don't know if that's obvious, but I'm a van guy. 37.5, bid at 27.6. Nice. Oh, and after. Oh, but it's pretty damn new. Nice. Nice. Put 10 G's into it. Are you gonna rock it, or are you gonna sell it, Jay? Are you gonna flip it, or are you going to roll with it? Because I've met some people. They're, industrious young folks who are out there like, yo, I'm going to buy a car at auction, beef it up a little bit, and then slang it. That ain't me, but I know some people that do that. Do that. Again, that ain't me, but I don't have that sort of, spirit, that what would you call that? Entrepreneurial spirit. Whoa. Oh, that's sweet. if that's actually what you're doing, I'm in awe. I'm 100% down with that. I think that's a great idea, and I wish you luck on that journey. I mean, I definitely think you'll be able to, you know, spill some beans on that. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem too, right? And then that comes at the cost. Comes at a cost. You got to pay for that. Pay for the privilege of having something that's pretty straightforward to fix, and that don't come cheap, as they say. But it's very cool. I'm excited for you. I hope that is something that brings you a lot of joy and memories that will last a friggin' lifetime. Anytime I'm road tripping and I see like a cool, like small regional theme park, I'm always ticked that I don't have time to just stop and check it out. Because those are kind of, fun to see what sort of energy people put into local stuff like that. So anytime you get to experience that local culture is nice. Hell yeah. Hey, if I'm around, I'll load into the van. Hootie hoo. Yeah, that's right. $1 equals hootie hoo. We can get our hootie hoos on if we'd like. Obviously, liking that stream is huge. It really helps. Very important to the stream. I think. I actually don't know. Again, I don't know if liking the stream means anything when it comes to, I mean, look, it means everything to me. And that's really all that matters. But in the long and short of it, I'm not sure what it means to be quote unquote liked on the stream. I just don't know if it matters. But it's always cool to do. I'm glad it happens. I'm glad it's nice. It's a good indicator of if people, like the stream. You see the chicken in the background, guys? You want people to like the stream. Not quote unquote like the stream. That's right. Every little bit helps. I think that people understand that, but I think it's worth always repeating is that, it's freaking stuff takes time. Everyone has their own energy. Sometimes people have a lot. Yeah, we do. We let that thing run around out here, and usually on the weekends. I mean, usually during the day, during the week as well, because I'm usually at home 24/7. So I have the benefit of having that little frickin' monster running around quite a bit in my yard space. This is not fitting. This is too short. What the heck? I don't understand how that happened. I measured it. You know that old proverb, measure twice, cut once? I guess I didn't do it. That's the one. That is the one. When you guys see those eggs, you guys understand this thing is legit. It ain't no fake. We bust eggs in this house. We bust eggs. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this. There we go. Oh, shoot. I think I put the wrong end on, but I don't care. I think it's going to work. Yeah, double yolk in both of those. Gems, what's up? Good to see you. Good to hear you. Good to have you here. But yeah, the double yolk in both of them. Now, some people are saying for instance, the biggest the biggest chicken egg on Earth, or the true record-breaking chicken egg, had double shell. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Double shell. So not only did it have double yolk, like it's got 2 eggs inside. By the way, I've never seen one, like, is there the possibility that chickens can be twins? Like, do those chicken eggs ever come to fruition? Good eggs and dark yolk. Okay. I'll do that. Yeah. Hollywood Stream Snipe has regulated the chat, asking Gems that DITW? Dude, but think about it. An ostrich. We forget that these beasts continue to exist amongst us. Everyone thinks about, like, oh, it's crocodiles. Oh, it's alligators. Bro, an ostrich, an emu. Have you ever seen cassowary? Yeah, it ain't no. This is handmade. This is gonna be a medieval times mask. I'm doing a. Well, this should fit. Oh yeah, that's gonna fit. I'm doing a Renaissance Fair build out of cardboard. But dudes, guys, look up cassowary. If you haven't seen this bird called cassowary, you're missing out. This thing is absolutely vile. It is a friggin', talk about a raptor. Dude, cassowary is 100% dinosaur. 100% dinosaur, no doubt in my mind. They're violent, they're angry, they are cranky, they attack people, and they go for the guts. Like, they are absolute monsters. So yeah, I could definitely imagine what it'd be like to be running around with creatures that are hell-bent on destroying people. And they do. And I'm not saying that gators and crocodilians are not dinosaurs. I'm just saying that the chickens are only the half of it. And by the way, I do agree. These chickens are friggin' absolute dinosaurs. Look at their feet, guys. Everyone's like, no, it's not possible. It's not possible. Dude, look at their feet. They've got scales on their feet. They're friggin' dinosaurs, man. I believe it. I want to believe it. They're dinosaurs. The dinosaurs, we just have to trust that that's the truth. There we go. There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me pop a little bit more right here, and I'll be able to squeeze that corner in. Oh, boy. There we go. Yeah. This is working. This is not a bad idea. This is not a bad idea at all. Cassowaries are considered one of the most dinosaur-like birds alive today, especially in how they move and look. Their feet and legs resemble those of theropod dinosaurs. Never even knew what a theropod dinosaur was. Is that like something that walks on 2 legs? Is that what you're saying? Is that what a theropod is? Guys, if you haven't seen a cassowary, you got to check this thing out. It's crazy. They are absolute monsters. Beautiful birds. Absolute monsters. You ever heard the noise that an emu makes? You ever heard the noise that an emu makes? It's like this guttural sound that comes from inside its body, and its freaking body is like, it's like a resonator. It's a drum, and it has this most terrifying noise that they definitely had to, I think they probably used noises like that to create the sounds that the dinosaurs make in Jurassic Park, but it's insane. We're melting today, guys. It is so hot. Like, I'm in the shade right now, and it's not bad, so I'm not going to complain. Inside my house is so friggin' hot. So friggin' hot. Maybe if Blake goes live in Hollywood, I don't know what I'm doing tonight, but if Blake goes live in Hollywood, I'm sure that we can set up a little, like, fountain bath. That dang frickers, human car washing, the sacrifice. It's a respite from the heat. Now at this point, yeah, but those noises that they make are insane, crazy noises. 9 on the boulevard. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it out there, but I might try. I don't know. Can I handle 2 streams in a day? Guys, if I do 2 streams in a day, do I get to take a day off? I'm just asking for a friend. No, I might just stick around. I mean, I don't think I need a Hollywood Boulevard stream in my life right now. Not today, I don't think. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe my day will change. Maybe my day will change. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Hollywood Boulevard stream? I don't know. I don't freaking know about it. Here we go. Oh, yes. Yes. Let me see how to make it how you can see what I can see. How can I see what you can see? Come on, update stream. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Here it comes. Refresh. Refresh. Come on. Okay, that's close. But I'll do that. Check it out. Yo, that's the hat. That's the hat. That's the hat, guys. Yeah, I was going to let you know. I was going to let you in on that secret information. Hey, Jay put it out there, not me. That's what I'm saying. Blake put it out there, not me. That's what I'm saying. Cool. So this is the hat, right? This is going to be the helmet. So I'm going to figure out which side is going to be like the most appropriate for the front, but we'll do a little like visor cut in there. Right? We'll do a little visor cut in there. Attic room? Oh, no. Yo, that is where all the heat goes. You got to crack them windows. You got to crack windows on the bottom floor, you know, or a door, of course. Crack the windows on the bottom floor, and then you got to crack the windows on the top, or you know what I always do too in my house? I mean, I have this little uninsulated house. It's like not good at all. I always turn on the bathroom. I turn on the bathroom vent. That's what I do. I turn on the bathroom vent, because if you turn on the bathroom vent, you can send all the air out, all the hot air out. It carries a lot of, well, not all of it, obviously. Carries a lot of that, carries a lot of it out. I don't think I need the visor, right? I can always make a visor after. Because these types didn't have visors, right? Am I right? Yeah, and I do have a window AC. Not like a window unit, but like one of those portable ones. I do have one of those. It's just not ready to set up yet. It's like too early in the season to set up a frickin' set up a friggin' AC unit. That stuff's gonna start to cost me. Yeah, because it gets the air moving, and it sends the hot air. Obviously, it sends the hot air out, but you know it's not always obvious, I guess. But, oh, it says no razor blades, guys. It says no razor blades, and here I am razor blading. But yeah, it's friggin' sweltering, guys. It's really hot. Break windows, how to vent houses, how to open holes in the roof, how to carry the ladders, how to move the hoses. Whoa, nice. Dude, 86, thank you. Hootie hoo, hootie hoo. Big golden turd from friggin' 86. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Huge happy poop. You made me a happy poop. One little happy poop here. Thank you, 86 JB. Big one, big drop. happiest poops of them all. What I don't know is, wait, okay, so Sniper, you're saying that there is like a fire explorer. Oh my God, there's a happy poop. Happy poop, everybody. Let's have a happy poop Saturday, everybody. Happy poop Saturday. Hooty hoo, happy poo. Dude, sending me happy poops, and I really appreciate it. Those are the happiest poops of all. The happiest poop on earth. Thank you, appreciate that. That is absolutely... Dude, the poops are... Everyone's smothered in poop. In the happiest poops. Everyone's so... Dude, huge happy poop. JB, hey, drop some poops in the chat, everybody. Hooty hoo, JB's with the poops in the chat. Huge, huge. What's up, Curtis? What's up, everybody? I think we're gonna work on the visor for this. You know how there's kind of like the visor? I think there's a visor element here that we wanna exploit here. Make it kind of like one of those old school shoot, I went the wrong way with it. Son of a gun, I thought I was doing it right, and I did it wrong. Son of a gun. Malarkey. Okay. I'll salvage it. Believe me, guys, we're going to salvage it. It's not unsalvageable by any means. By any means, not unsalvageable. There we go. Right? And we'll try to put it on a little pivot. How do we put it on a pivot? There we go. And then I'm gonna cut like little, the golden turd. Yeah, open up that stuff downstairs and get that thing flushed out. Happiest poop, guys. Huge golden poop, guys. Holy cow. Thank you for the poops. Thank you for the poops. Thank you for the poops. Hooty hoo, poop. Hooty poo. Ooh, thanks. Thanks for the poop. Ooh, thanks. Thanks for the poop. Hooty poo. Hooty poo. Ooh, thanks. Thanks for the poop. I'm the poopiest NPC you'll ever see. Poopiest NPC. Thank you very much. 86JB, everybody. Poo. 86J. P-O-O-P. Hooty poo. Hooty poo. Wait, does that... I love the gold. Everything... I want to know where the gold's at. I like the gold. I like the gold. Hooty poo. I love the gold. I love that gold. Hooty poo. Dude, that's... I love these golden poos. Dude, throwing poo. I'm throwing down. Throwing poo down in the well. Check that, see? So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to get like... I don't know how to do this, actually. I don't know about the mechanics here, or if this is even necessary, but we're gonna have it just in case. Marshall John dropping knowledge, 86 dropping poos. Let's see if we can get this thing turned around so I can see from the front again. Oops. Hooty poo, hooty poo, hooty poo. All chat. Huge, huge. Every chat, everybody, every chat. Every chat, everybody. Everybody in the chat going on tonight. Everybody in the chat feeling all right. Everybody in the chat feeling on tonight. Guys, really appreciate you all coming by here and hanging out and supporting these chats. You know, going to Gems's chat, going to Sniper's chat. You know, going all in there and having a good time. Everybody going chat tonight. Pray the whole season I don't cook inside my home. I have a blessed Saturday noodles. Thank you very much, Gems. Appreciate it. Gems is doing some fun stuff, going out and discovering the world one clown at a time. Building this thing, all you have to do is line it with fur and sell it for $3,000. Furries out there. Yes, there's some major furries out there. I love watching the whole California crew. Yeah, it's so much fun, isn't it? It's cool to watch it grow, too. Supportive environments. Love to see that stuff. Okay, so there's the helmet. Let me see where my... Let me take this hat off first. Let me see where my eyes are going to have to be. Okay. I know that looked complicated, right? Looked complicated. But I think it's got to go something like that. I think it's got to go something like that. I think it's got to go something right there. Where's that pen? I just had it. Where's that straight edge? There we go.
Got me worried there.
That's some coughing. All the critical wet bulb temperature of 35, sweat can no longer evaporate no matter how much the body produces. This means that heat generated by the body can no longer be... Whoa, what does that mean? Oh, Jay, you're bringing up some really interesting points, and I'm with you on this. I don't know. I absolutely do not know. And I'm hoping we're doing okay. But you know, what can we do? We gotta stay strong. We gotta work together, people. We gotta work together. Things are getting hot. Things are heating up. I'm not loving it. Okay, let's see, you got on a straight edge. Times about 120 without a problem. Yeah, it's the humidity that's the problem, though, right? Because if the humidity, right, just like what he was saying, if the humidity isn't able to cool you off, there's no sweating, doesn't matter. Because it's the evaporation of the sweat that cools you down. That's why dogs pant, because they don't sweat, right? That's why pigs bathe in mud to get them cool enough, using that mud to protect them from the heat. Okay, let's see how this goes. And I ain't trying to go to Death Valley. I ain't trying to live there either. I'll say that much, my friends. What's up, Curtis? Less than 20%. Let's drop them poops. Hot poops. That poop is hot. Hot, steamy pooperia. So I go to Death Valley in like February. That's when I go to Death Valley. I think that's right, guys. I can see through this little rusty Shackleford I've done here. It's a little off center, but I think that's like, what the heck? How did that happen? I measured it. The heck? What happened? Truly, what the heck happened? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't like driving through Death Valley in the summer for sure. Yeah, the blooms, but also it's just like it feels so nice to be in a place called Death, but it's like 60s and 70s, so it's definitely still looking like that desert, but it's tolerable. It's like really temperate. Which is so cool because you're on, like, for instance, a sand dune, right? The sand dunes are out there, and you'll be on a sand dune, but it'll be 60 degrees, 70 degrees. So you're just out there in shorts and a t-shirt. You're not really bugging. That's what I like about Death Valley in the winter. Not too cold, dude. Check it out. Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. Am I right? Yeah, let's get some poop drawings. Oh, yes, Curtis, that's absolutely right. We'll bring back the turds, turd brigade. We got out of turd brigade fashion. I got to get back into that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start channel memberships. I'm gonna start them low. I'm gonna start $2.99 or $1.99 or something like that. YouTube's really pushing this stuff. YouTube really wants you to get channel memberships going. You get these emojis. You get free. You get custom emojis and stuff. I'm looking into it, but it's a way that people can have fun and engage with the streams and engage with the channel. In a way that is I think easier for them, and some people like it. But yes, we got to bring back those turd brigades, and that would probably be part of the turd brigade. Is like, we'll do. You'll get a turd handcrafted. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna take a little bit off here like this. For those of you who don't know, if you weren't around during the turd brigade, it's just during the doodle streams. I would, if I don't know what the donation was, $5 or something. Yeah, I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about it either. I just know some people have been asking about doing a channel memberships, and I honestly hadn't ever even thought about it, but I told them I would look into it, and I'm looking into it. So we'll see. No promises, obviously. And turd brigade might be part of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna do turd brigade again. Here we go. Look at this, dude. Look at that. That's dope. I mean, it leaves me vulnerable, of course, but I'm gonna put a little bit of a neck cut there. A little bit of a neck cut. A little bit of a neck cut. Okay. See the only smiley face next to the chat box, Hollywood. The emojis are in there. Oh, nice.
This thing's acting up bad tonight, I see.
Dude, Curtis is out here just like our sommelier. Our chat sommelier. Yes, that's absolutely true, 86. Yeah, so I was doing these turd drawings where we'd send them out and I would mail them to you. I would do custom turd drawings. You could tell me like what you want on the turd. I think it just people didn't want it anymore. But I'll put it back in there. Maybe I'll bring it out. Maybe I'll bring it back Sunday. Friggin' bot. You know, maybe we'll do it if we do our doodle stream on Sunday. We can maybe we'll bust it out and see if there's any interest. But yeah, the turd. It's fun. It's fun to draw little turds. Drop poo emojis in the chat. There we go. Nice. Very nice. That's the front. This is the back. I think I'm just gonna take the shoulders down. Make it like a round. I don't know if I need to make it rounded, but I'll do it. Pinboard and people have the option either to donate their turd to the wall or have their turd mailed directly to them. That's not bad. Oh, that's cool. You could use your custom Twitch emojis. That's not bad. Double tap that chat. Double tap that chat. Give us likes on the stream. Double tap that chat. Yeah, that would be cool. Your custom emojis. Because then you spread some love all over the fire. People will be like, what the heck is that? What the heck is that emoji? I love that emoji. Back. So this will go on the back. You know? So we'll see. See what that's going to look like. Nice. We'll see what that's going to look like. Okay. We got this. We got a back and chest piece. Maybe we have to like connect them with the glue. Maybe we'll connect them with the glue. Yeah, exactly. You spread the love of the other channel, which could potentially, this is us thinking, not YouTube, could potentially say, hey, you know, that's a cool channel badge. Wish I had it. And you're like, you can get it. You just got to go to this channel and you'll get that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I like that, the pin board. So now you can do like a wall of turds. We got like all the special turds on the back and then you start pinning them up. Fogged up. Yeah, that's what it's going to feel like. It's going to feel like I'm in a friggin'... Look, it's going to feel like I'm in a friggin' onion. Or not an onion, an oven. It is going to feel like I'm in a friggin' onion, though. I always feel like I'm in a friggin' onion. I'm in a friggin' onion over here. Okay, front and back. Let's get this strap. I'm going to do a strap I think I have been paintballing a few times. I would like to go again. I think it's kind of fun, right? I never got so into it, but I could get into it. I feel like I could get into it, in a way. Never got so into it, but I could get into it. Never got so into it, but could get into it. Let's see here. Okay. Gun just got all jacked up. Yeah, I got a gun once back in like high school, and I left at with the canoe. Oh, we're getting there. I never got. I remember giving the guy like $160, and then I never got the. Then I never got the goods. A Tippmann carbine is what if I remember correctly. It was a Tippmann carbine paintball pistol, and I never got it. It was like a good friend, but it wasn't a great friend, and I never really saw him, and so I didn't get the benefit of having and owning a fun little painting ball gun. So we're this far. This is about how far we are. We're gonna measure this out. We're gonna cut this in half. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sure he still has it. It was kind of like one of those situations. It happened to me actually quite a bit when I was young, where it's like I was too kind of like polite to say anything. Like my friend was like, a guy I knew. You wouldn't call this guy a friend. A guy I knew was like, let's see here. Got to measure this. This'll be good. A guy I knew was like, hey, bring all your G.I. Joes over to my house, and you can just leave them here in my toy box, and anytime you want them, they'll be right here. And I was like, dude, that's not really a good deal for me, the guy who's, G.I. Joes they are. And by the way, they were also like my brothers. They weren't even just mine. They were like the combined collection of like my brother's G.I. Joes and mine. And guess what? I rolled over. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll just do that. He's like, you can come over anytime and play with them. Guess what? They lived and probably stopped living in that toy box that day. Probably lived and expired in that toy box that day. Heart-wrenching when I think about it, how sheepish and unable to stand up for myself. Gastrointestinal Joe. You tipped that man. He did not tip you back. Tipped a man, but did not tip you back. Okay, so right now I'm gluing some straps onto the shoulders to try to link the front and the back of this suit. We're back. Guys, I watched a few episodes of that Get 'em to Wreck'em Ralph. I'm heating up this machine here. Get 'em to Wrexham Football Club, and it wasn't bad. I kind of enjoyed it. kind of enjoyed the experience. I love the quality of emojis happening right now. We got goats emoji in the chat, everybody. Goats emoji in the chat, everybody. Goats emoji. Look at some hell emoji. Thank you very much for dropping emoji. That's some dope stuff. We got some dope emoji getting dropped in the chat. Why cheer? Dope emoji. Huge. Double tapping that chat. And here we go. We got this. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna affix these to our
What's going on?
thing here, right here. Well, I like.
Just eat out though.
Isn't that very nice? Wah. I like. It's very nice. Okay, and we're gonna paste that down there. Hold it tight. And my wife, classic Borat. I worked at a company in
Oh shit, that shit's playing by itself, man.
2006, and peak Borat territory. And I remember anytime we would publish something on the website, we would mess up the SEO, search engine optimization, because we would just put Borat in every keyword option. When we would just be typing in keywords, we would just type Borat to try and get people to click. Talk about clickbait. That's we were like originating clickbait activity. That is some spicy hot glue. Should work. Let's see here. See what we can do. Get this on this end here. Wowza. I'm gonna push that here, put that here, put that here. Had to get this hot glue gun at a Walgreens once, or CVS or something. Not a reputable place to be getting your hot glue implements, but it does work. If you're new to the chat, welcome. We are hot gluing together a knight's outfit for the Renaissance Fair, a potential Renaissance Fair excursion. we might go to a Renaissance fair sooner than later. And if we do, we'll have a custom Renaissance fair outfit to wear while we are there. And if you're new to the chat, you can double tap that screen and you can like this stream. And if you're new to the channel and you're like, what's this guy's deal? You can go watch a couple of the most recently uploaded shorts and you can find out what this guy's deal is. Uh-oh. Because sometimes it does help. Context is important in situations and scenarios like this. Sometimes it is important to understand who a person is when you're looking at them, you know, doing crap on the internet. You might be like, this is not my style, but you might discover something interesting on the channel itself. And maybe you realize, hey, maybe this is my style. Maybe this guy's activities are what I want in my life. Maybe. Maybe not. You might be like, no, that's exactly what I was afraid of. His content is demonic and maniacal. And maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's what you need. Maybe it's what crops crave. In the words of that guy from Idiocracy. Here we go. Here we go. Idiocracy. A movie that I like by Mike Judge. And have you guys seen the follow-up to Idiocracy called Extract? Have you guys seen the follow-up to Idiocracy? It's not a sequel, but it would be like what you could call like a spiritual sequel to Idiocracy, and it's called Extract. And it's basically a take on the other side of like Office Space. No, not a spiritual sequel to Idiocracy. Sorry, Office Space. It was like the other side of Office Space. You know, Office Space is from the perspective of like an overly smart, underappreciated employee, and Extract is the opposite take of like an underappreciated boss of a small extract company, played by that guy from Arrested Development and the Hogan Family, that show about the what was he? He was a banker who became a mob accountant in the Ozarks. Ozark. That's the answer I was looking for. Ozark was the answer I was looking for. It wasn't a sequel so much as it was a kind of just a different. Sorry about the audio quality on that, because I'm scratching it. Not a sequel, really. More of like the idea, the concept of, the bosses are dumb and they're taking advantage of you, is sort of the underpinned and very deliberate message being sent in Office Space, versus Extract, which is like, the employees are total trash, which is the case in Extract, where it's like, dude, the employees are trash. They're taking advantage of you. They're not good. Thanks for the like, guys. Appreciate that. Here we go. Look at this. This is not bad. I think I'm going to trim this down a little bit more so I can have a higher range of motion with my arms here. I think I need that to be a little bit there. But this is not bad, right? I kind of like this. This is kind of coming together. And I might want to do I might need to do like a connector here, but I think I can do that later. But yeah, I'm gonna trim this out here. But yeah, what's that guy's name from Arrested Development? The dad, George Michael's dad. Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman. Here we go. Oh, yes. Hello. Hello, my lady. Hello, my lady. Hello, my lord. Hello, my lord. Hello, my lady. How about it? How about it? It's not a bad start, right? I do look like a Roblox man. Let me go ahead and get this going. I do look like a Roblox man, but I feel like a prince, like a real lord in shining armor. This is a little annoying. But yeah, this is going to be, this is a nice little cosplay. We're going to cut this off so I have a further range of motion. But my lord, my lady, I'm here to joust for ye appreciation, for ye honor. I'm here to put in the work. I'm here to do the business. Jason Batman. Shia, 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 shia. It works. I think it'll work. And now once I get a little bit of action around the arms, I think I'm gonna do like a little shoulder thing. So I'm gonna cut that out, trim that out, and see if I can get a little shoulder thing going and try it out. Try it out like that. How about it? It's not bad. I'll have to work on my like crest. You know, the little like family crest. I don't want to be not representing. I feel like it's gonna be durable-ish. Oops, sorry guys. I know it's not polite for me to throw that down on the ground. I should not be tossing you around like that. Okay. I'm going to end the hot glue again because I'm running out. I've only got 3 sticks left. And I just don't know where I'm going to find more. There we go. Looks like a meat cutter's like smock. Jason Batman. Gonna go carve up some roast. Okay, that's that. I think I need some like a gauntlet. I need like a gauntlet. Something on the arms. Something along the arms here. Let's see here. Because also what we have, look what we have here. This is going to be like the final touches, I think. Look at this. Look what we have. These days, if you order from the Amazon, the Amazon packaging is when you have like a cool, like refrigerated item order, they now send you paper bags that are lined with silver reflective material that you can then take and oh yeah, end the hot glue. No, we're not even close to being done with this yet. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this on there, but it's kind of a cool silver wrapping. You see that? Look at that. So I can put that all over the suit in a way. I'll be able to put that on the suit if I wanted to. Whoopsie. Fresh says whoopsie, but not really. Whoopsie doodle. So now I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. I need to maybe make like a gauntlet. I don't know how I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna look at what I gotta do. I'm trying to figure out like what's the essence of this this outfit. Son of a gun. The essence of this outlet or outfit, not outlet. Essence of the outfit. I mean, you know, truthfully, yeah, silver spray paint would be a better, more effective plan. I think you could rock silver spray paint for sure. I had some. She's over there. Can you see it? There. Right there. Just hanging. Just doing the old hangerang. Okay, anyways. So that's that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I haven't really decided yet. I should make a sidearm first. I'm thinking I should make a piece. I should have I think I need the sword first. Hooty hoo! Follow the funk from the skunk and the dank that is crunk in the dungeon, and it goes on and on and on. Okay. Hell yes. Let's see here. Maybe I concentrate on making sword handle. You know what they said? They said it has to be sheathed at all times. They said it has to be sheathed at all times. Because, see, I don't think that I'm going to be able to do a full gauntlet. For instance, I don't think I'll be able to do a full gauntlet out of cardboard. Because I don't know how to do that. So, what should I do? Should I just concentrate on doing, like, because this could be, it. It's not perfectly straight, but what does it matter? What does it matter if it's not perfectly straight? We can use this as a hilt. You know? Put a switch on it. Put a switch. Nintendo Switch on it. Hold on. I hear something happening next door. I'm going to go look because I'm like nosy. It was nothing. It was nothing they cared to share with me. Okay, here's some. I've got another cardboard trick I'm going to plan to work on. Got another cardboard trick I'm going to plan to work on that I'm not going to pull out today. It ain't the time for it. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's see what I gotta do. Arms and legs. Arms and legs. I don't need to do the silver stuff. That's the Lord's honest truth. I don't need to do the silver stuff. The silver stuff might just be a perk. The silver stuff might just be a perk. If I get there, I get there. If I don't get there, I don't get there. Definitely gonna do a sword. Sword's gotta happen. This one's a little sturdier. Maybe a 2-ply sword. Is that how it's gonna work? A 2-ply? If I make it 2-plied, is that better? 2-plied it? Grease. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the silver stuff. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's see here. How long is this sword gotta be? Because I don't want it to be freaking annoying. Here we go. That's good. That'd be a nice. I think that's a nice length. I think it's a nice length here. put some silver stuff on it. I want an egg burrito now. Hey, what's up, the spacey one? Holy cow, I didn't see you there. Thank you very much for the dub. Appreciate it. We're doing a stream about we're making a suit of armor. Suit of armor for a potential trip to a Renaissance fair out of cardboard. You see our opportunities everywhere. There we go. That's a blade, right? Spacey with the W, everybody. Spacey's mom has got it going on. I'm in love with Spacey's mom. Spacey's mom has got it going on. Spacey's mom has got it going on. Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on. Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on. And if it wasn't for Kevin Spacey's mom, we wouldn't have Kevin Spacey. And we're not going to get into it, guys. We're not going to get into Kevin Spacey. Nice. Gold spray, dude. The Golden Knight rides at midnight. Gold Knight. I'm in love with Kevin Spacey's mom. Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on. Kevin Spacey's... Has anybody ever sang Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on? Hootie hoo! That's for all the hootie hooters out there. Guys, I got this. I'm gonna do a stream where I've done a little bit of DIY screen printing in the past, a little DIY screen printing. So one thing I'm gonna do, probably sooner than later, it's May, so we're doing a lot of streams here in May. This is stream 10 out of 10. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm doing a stream every day in May. And this is new to me. So, you know some streamers who probably stream every single day, and that's normal for them. That would not be normal for me. Streaming every day in May is not normal for me. That is going to be a challenge for me, and I'm accepting the challenge with gusto. And so this is day 10 of 10 of every day in May. So if you're like, this guy's falling off, well, you should have seen me in the beginning, okay? And if you want to check out my progress, you can come back every single day in May and you can find out what I'm doing. Find out what it is that I'm up to. You're welcome to come and hang out, and you're welcome to have a great time. If you're not having a great time, just let me call up Kevin Spacey's mom for you, and we'll fix that. We'll fix that right up. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I might. Let's get them 20 likes, guys. Let's get them 20 likes. Double tap that screen if you're on a mobile. Yeah, I mean, certainly if I go out there rocking this thing, I don't know if I will, because then what am I... How do I rock it at the medieval times? I'm going to put a handle on it. Put some handle on that sword. I mean, hey, there's no promises that I'll even make it to the Renaissance Fair. So you're right, Hollywood. Maybe you live in the moment, and if you get inspired, you just go ahead and shoo-ah, hello, sword calling, fricking Jolly Roger over here. Look at this sucker. How about that? What's this? What's that sword called? What's this sword called? The one that is on the King Arthur's sword. What is that one called? Like the not the Jolly Roger. That's the freaking flag, dude. What is it? Does anybody remember? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? There's a name for this sword. Thank you for sticking around, everybody. I do appreciate it. And it's not a Buster sword like is in Final Fantasy. Like like the Sword in the Stone. You know that guy? Lancelot's frickin'... Check that out. Dude, are we absolutely crushing it here? Oh, we used to be. That's really good. Thank you for the hint. That's an Excalibur right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Curtis. Without you, I never would have been able to get that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay, I need that glue again. Running out of glue. Doing our best to not run out of glue. Curtis is quick with the pun. Quick with the pun. And by the way, thank you for being here. Thank you for staying with me here this evening. I know it's probably not an easy thing to do. Maybe you guys have stuff to do or something you want to keep yourself busy with. I gotta wait until I get this thing all souped up. So that's that. We'll stick this around so it's gonna look like this. Check that. It's not bad, right? It's not bad for a cardboard sword. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's see here. Kind of running out of space and stuff, but I gotta figure out how to make pants, I think. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Pants. I mean, the pants on the Captain America outfit were terrible, but they were pants. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate that. Appreciate the likes on this stream. Without those likes, I'd wither. I would wither, quite frankly. Quite frankly, I would wither. It's the only way I know if I'm doing anything right. You know what I mean? I think I'm just going to have to cut it here. I think I'm just going to have to take it off. I think I'm just going to have to take this part of it off. Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on. Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on. I'm in love with Kevin Spacey's mom. Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on. Kevin Spacey's mom has got it going on. Kevin Spacey's mom. You guys know the guy? Kevin Spacey? We don't talk much about him anymore because I think that he made some poor choices and he isn't allowed to be in movies anymore because he made some pretty poor choices. And so I wouldn't recommend making poor choices. I would recommend making good choices, making nice, wholesome choices. Not nasty ones. That's my recommendation to everybody out there. If you're concerned about whether or not your choices are wholesome, just think about, would Kevin Spacey do it? And if the answer is yes, then that's not the answer. It's not the answer you were looking for. Would Kevin Spacey do it? Yes? Then don't do it. Yo, what's up, AJ? We're getting here. Let me go ahead and let me show you what we got. This is our progress. Check that. That's nice. That fits really nice. That fits really nice. Here we go. We're gonna add Sword to the ensemble. Ensemble. Fill. And a little more, I think. Perfect. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Hot glue off. And the hot glue, as they were saying. Dude, AJ, check this out. This is where we're at. This is what we're at. This is what we're up to. That's nice. Nice range of movement. We got a nice range of motion here. Here we go. And then we got this. Shia. 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 Pata. 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 So that's how far we are right now. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate the likes. Thank you for being at this channel. I'd like to thank Mr. Merlin. I'd like to thank Merlin. I'd like to thank Guinevere. I'd like to thank all the Knights of the Round Table, Lancelot and Galahad, and who are the other ones out there? Galilee. Hell yeah, let's go Ned, everybody. Let's go me. AJ. Let's go AJ, everybody. AJ in the house. So yeah, there we go. That's where we're at so far. Archimedes, the friggin' owl. That freaking owl, dude. Archimedes, the freaking owl. I'm freaking out. Okay, what next? I gotta work on my little night armor undies. I know there's like some night undies that I have to make here. Shabam. So, here's my question. Do I just build sword holder? Oh, like this? Like a squire, or like a physical sword holder? All right, guys, I gotta go grab like a banana or something. I'm like losing focus. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I had to go grab something to eat. Do you hear the parrot next door? My neighbor has a parrot. 2. One like African gray parrot, and then this cockatoo. This thing screams at all hours. It's terrible. It's super annoying. So these are going to be my leg shackles. Yeah, this one's loud. The parrot I don't mind so much. It's the dog. She has a dog that just barks incessantly. It's super annoying. And it wouldn't bother me so bad if she would, do something about it. She doesn't do anything about it. She just lets it bark and bark and bark. And I don't know how it doesn't bother her. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't that bother you as the person living in the house with the dog who barks like crazy? So, yeah, she's got a madhouse over there. So, it's her life, not mine. So, it does impede on mine a little bit. There are definitely times where I cuss over the fence. I go, shut up! Shut the hell up! When the dog is going really nuts because she doesn't tell it to stop. Like, dude, at least tell the dog to stop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, parrots can be loud. I know that. Okay, so there's some shin guards. I got shin guards. 2 shin guards. 2 shin guards. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to I guess I could put a strap of cardboard on there. Just thinking about doing just like string. Maybe I still will. Yeah, that ain't my mess. That is definitely not my mess. I mean, I got my menagerie, of course. Not that. That ain't mine. Not that one. They say. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. Oh, they have to craft it, right? Because if they don't, the birds are coming. We may not get the silver. I'll be honest. We may not get the silver. I'm going to try, but we may not get the silver. I'll just be 100% transparent. I would like to. But the then thing is, I'll see. I'll see. I may have to call it at some point to eat dinner, and it'll have to be unfinished. And I don't want to have unfinished business. What's up, Halle Walker? The birds is chirping. The day is young. Mine and craft. So let's Minecraft. Flying potatoes. So thank you very much for crafting with me. Go ahead and double tap the screen if you're on mobile. If you're on a mobile device, or let's say you're on a an iPad or a tablet, you can double tap the screen, and that will allow you to show your appreciation for what's happening in front of your eyes. You might be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. But guess what? You could just do that. You could just do that. You could just double tap. It doesn't. I don't think it in any way damages your ability to enjoy YouTube. In fact, I think it actually enhances it. Yep, Nate, work comes first, and I too am finishing some art, as you can see. Good guy, Nate. Good guy. Finishing that. Work first. Work first, then play. I had to do some work today. I had to edit some clips. Not work. I had to do channel work. I had to edit some clips so that I can have a backlog of clips for coming up in July. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a rope on this to tie it so it can tie around my body. And then I'm going to put on this the piece that will end up covering my junk here. Right? Like that. And then this, here and here, I think. Doing like basically 2 leg sheaths. I think that's the way to do it. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Right? I think that's going to be the way to do it. That way. So yeah, so I'm setting up so I have clips to drop in July when or June, when I stop doing a stream every day. I'm gonna have export probably 11 or 12 today. So yeah, can anybody get me a crafting bench? I need to cast more cardboard. And then I could always do a little rope. I think I can do a little rope tie. And there he is. He's casted more cardboard. Guys, I need a crafting table. I can't. If that answers your question. I cannot beatbox. I'll show you what I can do. That's what I can do. I know that doesn't help, but that's what I can do. Ow, it's hot. Frick. Hot glue, guys. Hot glue is hot. They say, you know what they say that on the internet? They'll say like, obvious, troll is obvious. But they didn't say that 5 trolls ago when you were totally getting trolled and engaging in a freaking conversation with an absolute troll. You say that now that you understand you got freaking trolled. People don't like getting trolled, I'll say that. I know that by experience. Okay, then I can. I can beatbox, just not, I wouldn't say, well, we're almost to 20 likes, Nate. Don't do what I think you're gonna do. but we can recruit new members to the chat. Real authentic members to the chat. Truly authentic members to the chat. There we go. And that is one leg covering here. You know what I'm saying, Nate? Don't do what I think you're gonna do. No thoughts. So I don't know, this might be the stream for today, obviously, because we're going hard at it. We're at 2 hours and 29 minutes. Holy cow, guys, we're gonna have to stop pretty soon. Thank you. Appreciate it, Nate. Appreciate it. Thank you for liking on the account you're currently using. And everybody else, if you haven't liked on the account you're currently using, you can go ahead and like that stream. Comment on some of the videos. Short form content. See if we can't get ourselves out into the wild again. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. Hey, maybe it's another doodle stream tomorrow. If we don't do an IRL stream tomorrow, I'm getting least expected. I will not expect to be trolled. So anytime I get trolled is going to be when I least expect it. It's hard because Sundays have become the de facto doodle stream day. But what if I have an opportunity to go somewhere? I don't have the stamina to stream twice in a day. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't. I might not have the stamina to stream twice in a day. So I might have to make a judgment call to postpone doodle stream to, like, let's say a Monday when we don't have anything to do. When we don't have any fun activity. Damn, what the hell is that noise? The bird just jumped up on the thing. I know that nobody, by the way, if you're just joining the chat, you can slam that like button if you're on a Nate has work to do. What you mean? So we're hoping to do, we're not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. We're not sure what we're going to stream tomorrow. Every day in May, this is number 10. So obviously tomorrow will be number 11. And, oops, ouch. Depending on if we do a doodle stream, will be based on how we feel. Based on how we feel. I'm gonna try this leg shield on. See if I can get it on. Yep, I can. I can get it on. Yes, that's nice. That's gonna work. That's one. Let's see if this one works. Yes, that's two. Look at that. Yes. Cha-cha. Cha-ching. Look at that. How about that? Nate question, everybody. Nate question. We got a Nate question on our hands. Okay. So then we take these and we put it here. We put a little knee scabbard here. Is this called a knee scabbard? I don't know if that's called a knee scabbard, but I'm calling it a knee scabbard. I'm going to call it a knee scabbard. So then we can move our knees. We can move our knees. 9 months old. Nice. Zero's old. 0 years old. I don't know that answer, to be honest. That's a toughie. That is a toughie. How old were you when you were born? How old were you when you were born? Yeah, I mean, I guess You count that first 9 months, but then why aren't you 1 year old after 4 months? Well, why do they because it's your birthday. You're celebrating your birthday. Celebrating the birthday. You're not celebrating your conception. Which, by the way, why don't we celebrate our conception? Feels like a party. But I guess your parents get to celebrate your conception. And they actually did. Yeah, dude, Stream Sniper's always posing some pretty interesting brain teasers for us. Always posting some pretty interesting brain teasers for us. What's up, One Way DJ? Glad to see you. Glad to have you back here. We're doing a... we're building ourselves a kit, as they call it. We're building ourselves a kit of cardboard proportions. Cardboard proportions. A kit of cardboard proportions. Here we go. And we're maybe... what time will I be live tomorrow? I have no idea. I would say the best chance you have is 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a potential doodle stream. Now that is if I don't go to the Renaissance Fair tomorrow. If I go to the Renaissance Fair tomorrow, I may go live earlier, if that makes any sense. But if I don't go to the Renaissance Fair tomorrow, I will not go live earlier, if that makes any sense. Right now, well, I mean, it doesn't matter what time it is for me right now. 6:30 p.m. Pacific time is the same time everywhere. I just don't have a clock, so I don't know what time it is right now. Sitting with the Wolfman. Check this out, Kyle. 6:45, is that what time it is? One Way DJ? Warn them. Check this out. Check out what we're doing here. We're going Renaissance Fair mode. We're going Renaissance Fair mode here. Check it. There we go. There we go. And here we go. Check it. Yo, this is our Renaissance Fair fit. If we go to the Renaissance Fair, we're going to stream it, and this is our fit for the Renaissance Fair. W. Galahad, W. Lancelot, W. Merlin, W. Guinevere, W. Sheriff of Nottingham, W. Arthur, W. Uther, Lord of the Pendragons. Yeah, I feel like Voltron. I feel like Voltron. I do feel like Voltron. But yeah, we're getting there. Shout out to the Wolfman, everybody. Let's get some wolves in the chat for the Wolfman. Wolves in the chat for the Wolfman. Live at the fair. If I go, I will go live at the fair. I just haven't decided if I'm going to go yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, going to the Renaissance Fair alone? Come on. Boring. Snooze fest. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go. That's actually the problem. It's not that I won't go. I will absolutely go to the fair. You're not going to see it very often. You're not going to see me without a hat very often. Dude, check it out. Okay, here we go. I gotta put my groinal protector on. I gotta put my groinal protector. To protect the groinals. Dude, I do videos all the time without a hat, by the way. I do videos all the time without a hat. Check that out, groinal protection. How about that, huh? I think $40, Hollywood, so it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cheap. I'd have to look again. And then you gotta park if you don't roll up on a bike or something. There we go, look at that. Huh? How about it? Chromium plate. I'm heavy on the mission. Protect balls. Must protect balls. Your groinum. Must protect the groinum. Let's go ahead and slide that up. And it ends next week. So next weekend would be the last weekend to go if I was to go at all, because it ends next week. So it's finished, finito next weekend. Next weekend is the last weekend. So I don't know, I might go, but I'm doing this in honor of it, whether I go or not. You know what I mean? So that in the event I do go, great, I can go. In the event I don't go, no biggie. Damn, this is good. Spicy nacho Dorito. I like salsa verde. Check it, see? I don't know how to do the knees, guys. I don't know how to protect the knees. So that's something that I don't know if I'll figure out at all, actually. Because the knees need protection, but I don't have anything to protect them with. That's the problem. So maybe they won't be protected. Maybe you'll have to be flexible. That's the thing, is I have this flexible silver stuff. Maybe it goes in there and it's just filler, flexible filler. Or I put it on some paracord or something. Put some paracord on there. So there you go. That's a good start. That's the bottom half. Top half there. I gotta do some arm stuff and then we're good to go. I gotta put some paracord on there so I can strap it around. B's for the knees. One way DJ says, hi, hello. Flamin' Cheetos with lime, have had it. Would have it again. Thanks for smashing that like button, everybody. Hella liking, hella streaming. Dude, we are over 3 hours. Holy guacamole. Over 3 hours? No, almost 3 hours. Ooh, my eBay order has been delivered. It says, whoop, let me check it out. Let me see if that's true. I'll be right back. Coverings fell down. I'm gonna have to fix those. They didn't drop it off to me. Let's see. Let's see. Let us see. There it is. There it is. Nice, we got it. Out of my way, son of a gun. Move it. Hot young man. Okay, here we go. This is our film that we got. The gases. Smells like a dud upon arrival. Yeah, so this is the Star Wars. I got some film here that we're going to test. It's expired though. It is expired, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of a. Experience here. Nice. Protect from X-rays. Store in cool, dry conditions. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. So where's the expiration date? Here we go. Look at this. Expired June 21. June 21. Expired June 21, and it is 2025 right now. So almost 6 years old. No, wait. Not 6 years old. Almost 5 years expired. So we're gonna see if it still works. We're gonna compare this. We're gonna do a comparison video. This is gonna be a long form or short form, however it works. We're gonna do a comparison video with the film that I have already loaded in the camera, which we've seen has worked. See? June 2021. I don't know what they're going to look like. I don't know if it's going to work. I looked up online if expired Polaroid film works, and it doesn't say. It's inconclusive. So we will see. We will see if this material works or if it doesn't. Hey, you want to get through? Come on. Come on here. Come this way. Come here. Dog is scared. Come here. Around this way. Around this way. It's okay. You can come around this way. Come on, dude. Come on. It's okay. There's nothing in your way. There's nothing in your way. Come on, this way. Around this way. There you go. He gets scared of things in his way. So it's Polaroid film, the instant film that we were using down during the ghost hunt. So that's what I was saying. I think it was Flopagoon that requested we get more film, and threw in a dono for it, and so it wasn't cheap, that's for sure, and it's expired. So not only was it not cheap, but it was also expired. Is expired, not was, is expired. So we're going to see if it works at all. We don't know. There's no guarantee. Everything online says it's possible that it works. It says it's possible that it, the life of the film is not necessarily finite, but it's not infinite. So, there's a possibility it works. There's a possibility it won't work. And that's the risk that we took. And so hopefully we can do a little bit of a long form that says, oh, wow, the The razor blade came out. Hopefully we'll be able to do a little long form video comparing expired Polaroid Instax film with non-expired Polaroid Instax film. And that's going to be a long form video. So now you guys got a little bit of a preview of the long form drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a comparison. I'm going to find a couple of items to take photos of that I can replicate, you know, so I can take a photo with the non-expired film that I have, and then I'll take a photo with the expired film that I have. Does that make sense? So let's go ahead. Okay. So that's the plan. That's the plan for that film. Dreamy distressed look of expired Polaroid. Yeah, I know. Well, that was the whole point. But the truth is, I don't want to use ChatGPT to answer my questions. The truth is, I want to experience life, Curtis. But yeah, they said that it could work, and it might not. So the good news is, we have it. We have 5 packages. We have 50 shots of potentially expired film, and if it doesn't work, we've got 50 useless rolls of film. But yeah, I Googled it. It's okay. It's okay. There are some things that ChatGPT is useful for, and there are some things that one should just experience. And personally speaking, because I'm going to make a video about it, this is one of those. But yes, I did look it up as well. Because I was like, dude, if I'm going to buy expired film, is this even going to work? And I guess the odds are that it could. Yeah, it could be cool looking, and it also could suck. So that's what we're working with now. 86 is high. Hello. 86 says hi. Oh, shoot. I tore it. I horsed it. Hello, J-Co. Oh, well, in that case, I do have a love-hate relationship with the old GPT. Because on one hand, it's a really great and novel tool, and on the other hand, it's super annoying because it just has all these stupid answers. But you know, the thing is, you can't avoid it anymore. You Google anything and it gives you the AI overview. You don't even have to ask for it. It just gives it to you. Local Instax film photo enthusiast, Curtis YZ. But yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like or how it's going to turn out. But I figured it was the cheapest character-based film I could find. It's really not easy to find it outside of Singapore. So, Singapore, it's a $75 minimum shipping cost. I run work emails through. Oh, so you can like keep it brief. Yeah, I don't use it as much as what I use it for primarily is if like to translate documents that are not written in English, but are also a PDF. So it will not always accurately, but frequently with enough accuracy that's passable and it's beneficial and it's usable, functional. It will do the job if you're looking to translate something from a language you don't speak or read. But it's not always accurate, so you gotta still do your homework, but it does not suck completely to try and do that. I tried to have it write a contract once, and it did do it. I just don't know how good the contract was. Probably should have a lawyer do that, but it did do it. It will do what you ask it to do. It just won't always do it with the accuracy that you need. But for simple stuff, it seems to do the trick. For instance, I do those trivia, and I have tried to use it in the past, and it's not accurate. It's not good at like writing a trivia. It will make stuff up. It will give you what you want, but it will make stuff up. Yeah, that might be a really great way to utilize it. Hey, everybody, if you like using ChatGPT to help simplify your life, by all means, use the heck out of it. I haven't found a really good and reliable way to use it in my everyday. For instance, 86, I think, can use it to help check code. Turkish. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. Thanksgiving's a coming. We got a turkey in the chat. We got people from Saudi Arabia. We got people from Turkey. We got people from Trinidad. We got people from Canada. We got people from New Zealand. We got people from where else? We got people from New York, New Mexico, California. Though it doesn't really work through freelance writing, and I've had articles that were 100% me get flagged for AI. Damn. That is not chill. Yeah, I mean, I think everything has to be taken with a grain of salt, but also, yeah, the systems that identify AI aren't 100% accurate either. Cheeseburgers, but you know, in Google, Google, you have no choice but to use it. The AI overview is right there, right here. But yeah, so it will. We are not sure if the quality of this film will be any good, but we are willing to try it out. And you will all see the results, whether it comes out in a video. No, they're just that good, Jayco. They're just that good. I remember days of having to write some real bullshit articles, to be honest. Oh my God. I was just saying before when they were saying, my wife, I used to work at a company that was focused on SEO, and everything we published, this was back in like 2006, 2007 or whatever. Everything we published, I would put in the keywords for SEO purposes, Borat, because Borat was like huge on the internet at the time. And I probably tanked that company's SEO for good, but they don't exist anymore, but like forever. That's a forever chemical right there, is the Borat SEO trick. It didn't work then, and it certainly won't help now, because if you are looking for Borat, you're going to see a lot of nonsense that you weren't trying to get. So that's a trick that I wouldn't recommend either, but would probably get flagged by an AI identifier, because it wouldn't have made any sense. But why the hell is he putting Borat? article doesn't have anything to do with Borat. But Borat was so hot at the time. If you were looking for funny Borat stuff, you're going to find this. Didn't work. Ruined the internet forever. I deserve ChatGPT. The way I describe ChatGPT that I found to be the most beneficial is it's like a wingman. It's like a coworker. You know, when you have a question or you need something clarified, Jaco's using it in a pretty effective way. You can go ahead and ask it. And you know, I mean, I asked it once, like, hey, I need some ideas for a live stream, and it presented me with ideas. I didn't like them, so I didn't use them, but it did present me with ideas, and so I definitely am trying my best to embrace and utilize the tools as they come out, because I don't want to be one of those dudes who, you know, just doesn't accept that life exists and it's going to go on without you if you don't, you know, guys. You don't want to be left at the station, because that ain't a good compromise. Oh, it's getting dark out here. Well, guys, once it gets dark, I'm going to go inside and I'll end the stream. Is it one of the purple mattresses, Chris? Text is good. It does like do you mean like placeholder text, like the lorem ipsum? Or do you mean like legit actual text? Nice. I tried to get it to write like onion style headlines, and it doesn't get jokes. It doesn't really get jokes. It kind of understands the concept of a joke, but it doesn't really understand jokes. It will do what you ask it to do. And there's definitely some funny ones. I can't remember what I was asking it, but I was asking it to write jokes about Henry Rollins for whatever reason. And most of the jokes ended up just being like, and Henry Rollins was screaming at somebody on stage. Oh, nice. Yeah, you got to let them off gas. That's what they say. I've had one like that, and now I sleep in my car with it. I use it to sleep in my car. When I'm sleeping in my car, that's what I use. When I sleep in my car, I utilize this off-brand mattress topper, but it works. It works like crazy. I love it. It's a very nice thing to sleep on. I used to sleep on in my bed, and then I was able to get a new mattress, so got a new mattress. But I laid on that thing for a long time. And they are not cheap. You are absolutely right. It sucks, dude. And a mattress is so important. It's so important. Your back it's crucial, guys. If you can afford to get a decent mattress, get a decent mattress. I've paid the price quite a bit. But yeah, you gotta let it off gas. That stink is terrible. Smart choice, though. That honeycomb, like purple. What is it? What are the other brands, like Purple or Tuft and Needle? I don't know anything about those products. I don't know if they're any good or not, but I know they exist. Oh, I mean, yes, that's correct. Stick with your old mattress. Get yourself a nice, suitable, and replaceable Chinese honeycomb mattress topper. And I think that they are, you know, some people complain about like it getting hot or something, but I think it's nice. I think it feels good. Nice and squishy. I like a firm mattress, but those are decent. I like them. But that's an interesting concept of how whether or not the cats like the weird texture. Purple. But yeah, people seem to like them. I never tried it. And I think they have like free returns if you don't like it. But who wouldn't like it? Seems like a great mattress. Hose water. Yeah, that's a really good way to describe that smell. Not quite rubber, right? Not quite rubber. But kind of has a definitely a chemical component to it. It's alright, it's okay. Something to live for. Good, it's getting close to dinner time, guys. I gotta go cook hyper-elastic polymer. Space age. Dude, the hyper-elastic polymers are getting crazy these days. We got some wild hyper-elastic polymers. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to take pictures of, though. That's what I was trying to do, is trying to figure out what to take pictures of with the film to sort of give it the a consistency so that we can compare old film, expired film versus non-expired film. So now I'm trying to figure out subjects to take the pictures of so that when we compare, it's an equal comparison. Soft but firm. Back but BRB. BRB but back. That's what they say. Okay, after this, guys, I think I'm going to call it because I'm not going to get to the silver here before dinner. This takes so long. Why can't this just be blinking done? Blinking done, guys. But it's worth it. Yeah, that smell. They say you're not supposed to be breathing that in. And it's so hard because it's your mattress. You want to be on it. You want to be living in that mattress once you get it. Look at this little thing we got going on here, huh? Hiya! What did everybody have for dinner? If you haven't eaten yet, then what are you dreaming about? Yeah, especially because if it is from China, they probably figured out some way to make it even less healthy. They probably use some odd chemical, because that's why they can't make Nike shoes in the United States. They can't make Nike shoes in the United States because of the chemical they use to release the rubber sole from the mold. I don't remember where I read it, so it might be old info. This might be just, that might have been true back in 2010 or something. I read a book about, it was a short book. I don't read a lot of books. A short book about tennis shoes. And the chemical that they use to release the rubber shoe from the mold is really, really bad for you. So much so as it's that process is outlawed in the United States. And so they can't make the shoe molds the way that they do in China. So it ends up being, you're not allowed to make those shoes in the United States. Which is crazy, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't sound too crazy. Look at that, guys. Sha. Hello. bam, bam, wham, bam. I'll probably trim this down a little bit, but it's like kind of nice. Huh? How about it? How about it? Dude, think about all the storage costs it would have for them. That's a great question, though. What part of the process is that necessary? Is it the production of the mattress itself, or is it a byproduct of the is it a byproduct of the yeah, let me do this real quick. I think I got enough energy to do this. Is it a byproduct of like the of how they ship it to you in that like tube? Yeah, guys, I'll definitely give you a preview of this costume before I log off for the night, so you can see what it's going to be. It'll probably be what it is. I probably won't do too much, if any, effort or work on it outside of what we've done here. So I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to roll this around. What's up, Triple V? Look at that. Huh? How about that? That's kind of cool. Just go ahead and take off a little bit of the edge here on the top. Edge. Ooh! Drop my gauntlet. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes. Mama. Mama Seater. Let's try this one. Yes. Mama Seater. Have an opinion on the band Ghost? It's the one with the... Thanks for liking the... They were skull face paint, right, Jayco? And I'll be honest, I could never get into them. Now I know that that's not the answer anybody wants to hear. I tried. I couldn't really get into it. I'm trying to figure out what it is that's not appealing to me, but it's something ain't appealing about it. Yeah, you learned that trick from Jimmy Buffett. And there was a band from Chicago called The Ghost. I think The Ghost, but I could have been wrong about that. But yeah, it didn't appeal to me much, to be honest. The Ghost, the band. Let's see. I can be convinced otherwise, though. To be honest, I can be convinced otherwise. I'm pretentious, but I'm not that pretentious. I can be led. For instance, I was trying to listen to Ween tonight during the stream, but it just I try to listen in order. I want to listen to all the albums. Triple V, I am doing. I'm making an outfit in about. I'm going to say 5 minutes. I'm going to be able to put this. I'm going to put on what I've got. And I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Have you ever listened to Idols? Okay, residual solvents being released. That's what I mean. They could air them out, but I guess the storage would be hard. Yeah, I think it would just cost them money. And, these companies these days, they aren't about spending more money. Too short. So it's gonna be an outfit that I might potentially wear to a Renaissance fair. And if you'll give me about 5 minutes, I'm going to be able to show you Sword and Armor. Yes, that's exactly it. Solvents, yeah. Because there was that band Idols, and I saw them on the Tiny Desk on an NPR, and I was like, whoa, these guys kind of throw down. I mean, I kind of think about that with a lot of bands that just aren't communicating with me, or resonating, I guess. Turnstile is one of those bands that a lot of people really like, and it just doesn't. I get it. I understand. I think I understand why they are digging it, and I'm not mad at it. But at the same time, it's not hitting me the same way that some of my favorite bands are. It's just not the. It's not the jam that I'm looking for. This is not the jams that. These are not the jams that you were looking for, as the Lord Jedi would say. These are not the jams that you are looking for. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty even keeled when it comes to seeking out and fudge, that's hot. Trying to hear new music. I actively try to pursue listening to new and interesting things. So I'm a little bit of a snob when it comes to like what I like. And it's not that it's because it's so good, it's just very specific. So what I like isn't what everybody else likes. RC Drive. I think I opened it in a tab once and then my computer shut down, and I never got back to that tab. Because I remember we were talking about music one night. Yes, guys, this is awesome. I'm going to let that dry here. I don't want to mess it up, mess with my mojo. This is great. This is going to work. I think it's going to work. I think this is going to be a suitable, not only a suitable and acceptable, but a suitable and maybe admirable project if I make it out to the Renaissance. I mean, if this looks pretty good, I would be foolish not to make it out to the Renaissance Fair. So the Renaissance Fair ends next week. If I don't go tomorrow, I have to try to go next weekend. Next weekend, I know for a fact I have an event either Saturday or Sunday. And I mean, it's a 2-day event that I can go either one of the days. But I plan on going because it's an exciting little thing for me. And I'll stream. But that means that it leaves me less days for a potential Renaissance Fair. But with this outfit, it'd be a crime not to go. So here I go. I'm going to suit up. Nice. I'll listen to both. I'll appreciate and try to enjoy both. Okay. This has to be glued. I don't have to glue it, but I'm going to. Yes, I think gluing it is the right move. Okay, I'm going to glue this one here real quick. There we go. Guys, this is going to be pretty smoking. Not going to lie. I'm going to be pretty impressed by this. And if I get around to it, I will probably put some silver on it. I don't know. I can't say for sure or certain. But I'll see how it goes. Dude, my fingers are all blistery from putting this hot stuff together. I got at least 3 blisters here on my fingers. You can't really see them. Tala. Nice. I'll check it out. Tala and RC Drive. Okay. RC Playground. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay. First segment on. Okay, here we go, guys. This is going to be the reveal. Yeah, here we go. That's first step in the process. I'm going to let this dry for another second or two. Because I don't want to force it. Yeah, I'm going to let it dry for another second or two. I'm going to go pick up my gauntlets, Triple V. We're going to get it right now. Now is the time. Now is the time. We're getting it. We're getting it going. And we're going to have to work on, you know, modifying it to the point where it'll be, it won't be falling off, I guess. Because right now it is falling off a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let me do this. I'm going to put microphone here for a moment. Iron board, man. Oh yeah, dude, you don't need to go all out and buy the fancy stuff. You just gotta go, you gotta go mid armor. Bottom shelf armor does the trick. This is like IRL bro doesn't want to buy V-Bucks or whatever. When bro won't splurge for the Robux. Here we go. This is it. This is gonna be it. Let's put on the little cardboard pants with groinal protector, of course. Damn, those gauntlet sleeves keep getting in my way. Okay. I'll cinch them up a little bit. Nice. Okay. Nice, good start, good start. Here we go. And we go. And then here is the shield armor. The body armor goes over the top. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be, there you go. What's up? Here we are. There we go, and Chabon. How do I get some leg action here? Let's back up. This is falling down. My pants is falling down. My cardboard pants is falling down. Do you see enough? Dude, I broke the internet. The heck? Here it is, guys. This is it. This is an incomplete cardboard armor, but this is suitable to send. This is gonna go. This could go. This might be festival ready. I might have to tighten it up a little bit in a couple places. Look at that. That keeps falling down. So I'm gonna have to work on that. But I'd say this is festival ready, and I think I'm ready to take on the world one cardboard Renaissance fair at a time. What do you guys think? Leave a little comment down below. Do you think that bro has gone all out, or do you think bro is cooked? What do you think? Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you for spending your time here at this. Dude, can we get 30 likes? Can we get the 30 likes? Double tap that screen, guys. If you guys like Cardboard Warriors, go ahead and double tap that screen if you're on mobile. If you're on an iPad or a tablet, go ahead and double tap that screen. If you're on a desktop, let's say you're on a desktop and you're watching vertical streams on a desktop, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, and you'll be helping out a small little creator just like me. You see this, guys? Here we go, and we got it, and we're ready to friggin' roll medieval style. Sheathe your piece. We got our groinal protectors. We got our shields here. I think we're looking pretty freaking good. I can't really see, but I think I'm feeling good. And if you feel good, you are good. One step at a time, guys. Appreciate this. Smash that like button. Oh, should I walk away and come back? Dude, 86. Here, let me walk away, guys. Let me walk away and come back. Oh man, my pants. My armored pants. I don't fit through the gate. Gotta fix my armor. I'm strapped. Gotta squeeze through the side of this gate here. I'm not mobile. Now I know why I didn't wear this stuff. How about it, huh? We did it, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Chainmail, yeah, maybe I will. Tony, that's a little misunderstood. Go ahead and tap and slam that like button. Appreciate all you hanging out. 3-hour stream. Who would have thought it would have happened today? Thank you very much. I'll draw some chainmail on it. I'll do some chainmail maybe. I'll work on the crest. What's the crest gonna be? I don't know. Maybe a dragon, maybe not a dragon. I don't know. Maybe that dragon from Homestar Runner. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure something out. Got to put something right here, I think, or a lion's head. Smash that like button. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go eat dinner and then think about this friggin' cardboard belt. Yeah, I know. Let's get it, guys. Thank you very much. Dragon Designs all across the world. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see you out there at the Framunda cheese. I love it. These nuts. And if you need anything from me, go ahead and hit me up on the internet, and I'll be uploading. If I go to the Renaissance Fair tomorrow, I'll definitely live stream. If not, I'll see you here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time for a doodle stream tomorrow afternoon. Hey, what's up, Gary? Thanks for stopping by. This is a brand new, this is the end of the stream. Thanks for liking. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out this content as we create it. I guarantee you there is not many people, I won't say I'm the only one, but there's not many people out here creating a cardboard suit of armor today on stream, so I hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody. Curtis, Hollywood, Gary, thanks for stopping by, saying hi. Jayco, of course, 86JB, Tony for the funny little thing, hooty hoo, 86 Triple V Hennessy, Kelly Paquette, Arthur, Mills Coolin was here. Who else was here? Who else? I don't want to forget anybody, but who else? Jens was here for a moment too as well. Great to see everybody. I can't even scroll back to see who else. That one guy from Turkey, he was here. We got 28 likes. Thank you, everybody. Be well, everybody. I will see you. Nate was here, of course. How could I forget about our friend, our lovely and curious friend, Nate. Classic Nate. Also, Kyle was here, Kyle G, and I will see you all later. Curtis says hi, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 11. Thank you, Gary. I will be streaming tomorrow every day in May. So if you have the guts to come by, I will be here for your services. Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Thank you, and let's see how this works. Bye-bye, everybody.